jokes, it's Aatrox as usual.
So yeah,
Extra minions here.
yeah, and I really think when the timing that the DRX is looking for the ball lane game.
Oh, that's the stun actually. Is
Yeah.
The exhaust has to come out. He just let Loken go home, and now the rend is going to come through. And oh, there's the flash.
There we
and
go.
Def locks down the kill for first blood. That's the kind with our first dragon. So we won't have a Cloud Soul this game.
That is great.
We held on to his subjugate. I thought he might actually use that. Try and keep himself alive. Maybe a panic button is now Carrier. Looks for the flash onto Loken.
Oh man.
Doesn't get it. That's the pullback. Parallel convergence is down though as Deft is in trouble. Kanavi gonna help lock down that kill for Loken as Equalizer comes down onto Lumao and Loken right here, but teleport will come forward. Kanavi gonna dash around this one. Bone Skewer not enough as now Chovy looking for Yagao and Lumao, but finds himself on the wrong side of these tracks. And it looks like he is just going to fall. I don't know whether there's anywhere for him to go. Not enough scrap shields. That's a great long range stun. And the flash from Zoom. I mean, there are flashes that I'd use, and there are flashes that I wouldn't, but it's still a kill, right? And eventually Chovy goes down.
I saw him maybe failing Q.
But it has bought a lot of time here, and because he didn't die in that first dive, DRX had enough time to lock down this outer turret on the bottom side of the map. Continue pushing forward, and like you say, get themselves the second Drake of the game. Teleport from Zazil. No triggers to be pulled just yet, as Doran does find Zoom. Smacks him against the wall there as the Haymaker comes down, and now Pyoshik looks to try and lock down this kill. Carrier dives on over. Will he actually be able to find the death from below? The answer is yes. Pops him, and Lumao not there in time, so a bunch of extra gold goes over to not opting into it.
They're automatically getting a top turret as well.
Oh, wow.
There's no man.
Doran wants this flank,
They're
he dives
in.
on into it. Parallel convergence finds about nothing as there's the equalizer. It is taken, so Soul Point's going to be there, but now, can they also win the team fight? The answer is going to be no. JDG, I mean, they don't technically lose the fight, but they lose the fight.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like...
Right, there still being a lot of, you know, posturing and thinking about fights and trying to get angles. This hasn't quite worked as Carrier's going to get himself a stun.
Here we go.
Skewer comes down, Face Breaker's in there, so much CC, but there's the Superplex. Zoom now does connect. Oh, beautiful. The Haymaker is fine. And Missile Voyage comes in. Loken going to soak a hell of a lot of damage, actually, from this one as Yagao moves towards the top side. See whether he can actually utilize that Scout of the Week as the first Harpoon is going to miss, and I have a feeling that Chovy is going to be dead this time, guys. Yep. I hate to break it to you. He doesn't have any stopwatch or anything like that, as DRX do lock down permanent vision. In front of this one, Kanavi's actually pretty squishy, goes down to half with a couple of spells for JDG. They do feel like they can start off this Ocean Drake. He's going to go down fast.
2K?
Doran is going to dive on in. They're just going to look for the team fight. There's the equalizer. Face Breaker's brilliant as well as the Haymaker keeps him alive. A Bone Skewer lands onto Loken as the death from below is not going to come out just yet. Finally it comes in, but it is going to be Carrier taken out, and now DRX trying to fight for their lives. Lumao is going to be traded, and Loken eventually falls down. Chovy taking matters into his own hands, and Deft there with the Pierce trying to get the work done. Kanavi, parallel convergence, a little bit too defensive for his liking, I believe. As now Doran looking for Yagao, as Kanavi is going to be taken here. Deft, oh my god, the face dive was so close. The pillar even better, as Doran doesn't have the Haymaker, and that was a little bit overly aggressive, but still.
If it's just straight up 5v5, can they actually win at this point? Can you sure about it? I really think it's just half-half.
If Chovy can get here,
oh wait,
they might be able
Loken!
to. Loken, what was that? Oh no, Lumao not actually in range, and now Chovy's going to turn up. Oh, right as we were singing his praises, wasn't able to get that work done, as there's the resets that we were talking about. A little bit late on the equalizer, but that, guys, glad that you actually brought this up earlier on as well, that it is greedy to hit the mid tower when you're very low range. And if you have Severin, you know, onslaught, things like that, you are pretty low range. But we're not going to be able to talk about that, as Lumao has to put the Devour on cooldown.
It's not over yet.
Very speedy, and now we're looking for an Ocean Soul on the side of DRX. Loken is back here. It's still another 5v5. Don't have equalizer yet available. As Kanavi gets himself a stun, they're going to take down Doran. before this fight has really started in earnest. As Carrier gets himself out of the way. There's the equalizer finally coming in, but the second Ocean Drake for JDG and another denial. Okay, now the resets might come in as Def throws down the ulti. He's trying to get this one working. Another reset, no, not quite able to get it done. Yagao eventually falls, but Chovy trades himself for it, and now it's the Def show. Can he get the resets? The answer is no, as Pyoshik was strong, but not strong enough. A triple kill here for Loken, and it is now known. Chovy joins him. I don't think Chovy's position is something that JDG are aware of. As now DRX looking for a pincer play. There's the equalizer onto 3. Superplex comes in. As now Carrier wants to get into position. Yagao pulled out of the fight though. As Doran goes down low. The stopwatch is going to be there, but Deft is dead so early. And Carrier did nothing throughout the entire fight. Finally, he dives on top of the AD carry, but is it going to be enough? I don't think it is. As now Pyoshik is trying to flash himself out. Carrier dies. They can do it. Without Yagao, it's Loken that's doing all the work here, and maybe, just maybe, DRX have ran out of steam.
Outskill is real. Outskill is happening. Loken definitely outskilled the enemy AD carrier and him.
But also,
JDG.
just Carrier being out of position at that point in time meant that it was impossible to try and get any sort of execution onto Loken. So, a little bit mechanical misplay, a little bit just being outscaled, and JDG will create the 3-team tie. And we will have 2 more matches tonight, guys. We are going the distance this time around. As we did, you're going to need to ask for a raise, my friend, if you've got 2 best-of-5s to cast tomorrow. Just